Today on the show, I'll be reviewing There Will Be Blood on Blu-ray. I picked this sucker up for $15 at Walmart. Very good buy, I would have to say. Let's get right into the characters. You have Daniel Plainsview, played by Daniel Day-Lewis, and you have Eli Sunday, played by Paul Dano, I believe it is. Just to give you a little bit of background on the characters, Daniel Day-Lewis's character, Daniel Plainsview, is an oil man, so he pretty much scours the countryside and whatnot and looks for oil and sells it and makes a lot of profit off of it. Then you have Eli Sunday, played by Paul Dano, which I felt his performance the whole damn movie was really annoying. I couldn't stand whenever he was on screen because he was just an annoying little kid who was a preacher in the movie who believed he knew everything. You know, he had this small little community following every word he said because he was one of those, very forceful sort of preachers. He made them believe in everything, including, the devil and, all these plagues and things like that. So I found his character extremely annoying, but I have to say Daniel Day-Lewis did an extremely amazing job acting his part, and he definitely deserved the Oscar he got in 2007 for Best Actor. I also believe the film won Best Cinematography, something like that. So jumping right into the story, what you got is you have Daniel Plainsview. Okay, and right from the beginning, right from the get-go, you see his exploits into the oil business. Him starting out from just digging his own holes and discovering oil, and then bringing up the bucket of stuff by himself and injuring his leg and whatnot. So you see that sort of development within this character, and how he becomes so powerful, and how he gets so many men after to follow him and help him ultimately travel across America to find these, pockets of oil and be able to sell it and make communities a lot richer and a lot more full. Um, Later on, within like maybe the first half hour or so, Daniel Plainsview is approached by a man named Paul. I believe it's Paul. And it's the brother of Eli Sunday, who's out in the countryside somewhere, and he talks to Daniel saying, "Listen, there's oil in my area. If you come and dig it, and you get this oil, I want you to help out my community, pretty much." And he's asking for a sum of money because his family's poor, and Daniel pretty much says, "Well, if I go there and I find what I want to find, I'll make you rich." So he goes there and he finds out that Eli Sunday is the twin brother of Paul, so they look exactly alike. It's played by the same actor. Eli, again, like I said before, is an annoying character, and he's always getting in Daniel's face, and Daniel just keeps shoving him off, telling him where to go, type of thing. So pretty much what happens is Daniel begins to dig and whatnot, and he's got his son with him. He's digging for oil. He's got maybe, I think, 3 mills going at one point, and then one of them happens to, things start to go awry. Okay, he has these issues with his son, who's only, I believe, 10 or 12, and he has issues with his son. He's having issues with the community because of they're starting to freak out that he's doing all these things with the oil, and then all of a sudden, things start to go wrong. And then you have Eli going, "Oh, well, it's because you didn't bless the wells." And, Daniel Plainsview in this sense isn't really a religious guy. He doesn't dedicate himself to any one church. So you see that, that separation between the two characters. And clearly both of them have their own separate motives. Eli's trying to get money for his church, whereas Daniel's just trying to make money. And he could care less about the church. So pretty much that's the main storyline, and then you see the rise and sort of decay of one man, Daniel Plainsview, as an oil man. So that's all I'm going to tell you because I don't want to ruin anything. Was this an Academy Award winner? Yes, I believe so. I think Daniel Day-Lewis's performance as Daniel Plainsview was definitely striking. You know, he's able to capture that emotion and that sort of, um, how do I say, I'm going to say emotion again. um, you know, he's able to portray it in a way where everyone understands. You know, you can understand from one side why he doesn't dedicate himself to a church, and from another side why he wants to make money. And you know, you start to see this character development right from the beginning when he's again digging his own holes and getting his own oil, right up to the progression where he's got, you know, a couple, you know, maybe 20, 30 men helping him out dig these things, and then, you know, you slowly see the fall of this oil thing coming together, and you see all these problems start to arise, and you drastically see his character changing, and it's one of those things that's gradual. It's not, you know, it's not something that's on a turn of a dime. You know, he really captures that sort of idea that, you know, you have this character progression throughout a 2 to 3 hour film, and he's able to do it really well. So, you know, hats off to him. Um, in terms of cinematography, which I believe it was nominated for, or it won, I would have to say it was done really well. You know, the cinematography was able to capture the drama and you know, the realism to the oil business, and really portrayed what it was like back in the 1800s and early 1900s throughout the film. In terms of, was it a movie I will watch over and over again? Probably not. It is a 2.5 to 3 hour film. It does, you know, get a little slow at times, but that's because, you know, this is one of those films that's a drama. It's about character progression. It's not a film that you watch for the action. But again, like I said, done very, very well, character progression and whatnot. Um, it's probably one of those movies I'll pick up every once in a while when I feel like watching a more serious movie to watch. In terms of a whether or not you should buy it, I got it for $15, like I said before. Yes, I would definitely buy it. And for my final review, I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. Thanks for joining me here on Leggy's Reviews. Join me next time when I review Salt on Blu-ray.